What's up, everyone? Colby Cheese here with a preview of the remake to Heimerdinger, currently on the public beta environment. Now, there are so many changes to him that make him just way more fun to play and very interesting, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying him out in some high-level games instead of just the PvE kind of shitfest matches that you're going to be seeing here, but you will get a good feel for what he's able to do. Now, the changes to Heimer are as follows. So his Q, which is his turrets, allows him to place now 3 turrets rather than 2, which is currently in live at the moment. And the main thing about that is that you can no longer place turrets and then walk away and have your turrets do all the work for you. You have to be within range of them. You see a little circle around the turret, and essentially what happens is that turret goes offline when you're gone for like 5 or 6 seconds, I think. I'm not sure the exact number. And so you can kind of walk out for a little bit, but if you leave for a while, then it's just immobile and people can kill it. It will stay there until someone else kills it, but you know, that's kind of how it works. Now, his W is changed as well. It won't automatically target the closest things. It's a skill shot, and if you're familiar with playing Lulu, it will cross the rockets at the point at which you aim it on your cursor. So you can aim it really far away to have them all converge to that location, or you can aim it really close to you to make a big fan of rockets. And they do a little bit more damage if you land more rockets. Of course, they're not going to do the same amount. They kind of fall off in damage the more rockets that hit the same target. But overall, it does quite a bit of burst if you land it correctly. Okay, his grenade looks way cooler now when you throw it out. It doesn't look like just a random projectile going straight to it. It's actually like you're lobbing a grenade. It feels like it's a little bit more difficult to land now. I could be wrong about that, but either way, it's still strong. It slows them, no longer blinds them, and it will stun them at that location if you land it just perfectly. All right, so another cool thing about his turrets, you'll see the little red line shooting out, and like an AOE kind of nuke thing. It has like this 8 to 12 second cooldown on shooting that, so it's, you know, every couple of attacks it'll shoot BAM! Just like that. And you see every once in a while I have this big ass turret laying down. Well, his ultimate is completely changed. So let's talk about his ultimate. His ultimate no longer upgrades his turrets. It actually alters his next basic ability use. And whenever you use your ultimate and then a turret, it makes this massive giant turret that shoots faster, it slows, it has AoE, and it just freaking wrecks faces. It also doesn't count towards your turret limit, so you can still have 3 turrets, and then another big turret, which lasts like 8 seconds currently, and it's freaking awesome. Now, if you use his ultimate and then you shoot out some rockets, that's pretty cool too, because it shoots out this just constant barrage of like 4 waves, like ba 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 ba. Now, I don't actually like this one as much because it's really easy to miss those rockets, and they don't do that much damage because, you know, they fall off in damage. The more rockets that hit somebody, it still applies to that W. It can still do quite a bit of burst, and it's nice situationally. Overall, I think his Q, like his, you know, that big turret is still the best thing. But his grenade, oh man, I love it. Look at this, bow, bow, bow. It turns into this freaking, like, it reminds me of Zig's Q, Zig's little, you know, bouncy bomb thing. That's pretty much what the rocket turns into, but it goes massive range on the stun and the slow, and the slow turns into an 80% slow, and it's just this big lightning discharge, blah, blah, blah. It's so cool. And anyways, turrets are great now, so you can just place down these turrets, run around in circles, and now if you have Zanyas and a barrier, you can do all kinds of like baiting and kiting with people taking lots of damage from your turrets. You see the other Heimerdinger just shot his ultimate rockets over the wall, and I'm going to shoot the grenade, bam, 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 and it just like hits all those people over the wall, and then our Xerath is able to clean up by shooting his ultimate over the wall as well. So lots of really cool interactions with Heimerdinger, but I'm looking forward to playing him later on. Of course, the main thing that I noticed with Heimerdinger is that his early game is really bad because the cooldown on his turrets is quite high on being able to place additional ones, and if you just kill off those turrets, he becomes quite useless. But late game, he is a monster, especially after getting a couple of kills. So I'll see you guys around for the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm Colby Cheese. Peace out.